It started as a dare, a stupid, childish dare. "Bet you won't go inside the school at night," Mark had said, smirking. I should have laughed it off. I should have walked away. But instead, I stood in front of Holloway High at 11:45 p.m., staring at the darkened building, its windows like black, soulless eyes. I took a deep breath. "Just in and out," I muttered. The rusty front gate creaked as I pushed it open, the sound too loud in the quiet night. The town was asleep, and the only light came from the flickering street lamp at the far end of the road. The school loomed before me, its brick walls cracked with age. I hesitated, but the thought of Mark and the others calling me a coward pushed me forward. The front doors were locked, of course, but I knew another way. The basement window. I crouched and pried it open, slipping inside. The moment my feet touched the floor, I felt it. The air inside was wrong, stale and heavy, like it had been trapped for decades. My breath felt thick in my throat. I flicked on my phone's flashlight. The dim beam revealed old desks stacked against the wall, forgotten textbooks collecting dust. A faint, scuttling sound echoed in the darkness. Rats, I told myself, just rats. I climbed the stairs to the main hallway. It looked exactly the same as during the day, yet different. The walls seemed to press closer, the shadows stretching unnaturally long. The silence was suffocating. Then I heard it. Footsteps. I froze. They were slow, deliberate. Not the hurried steps of a security guard or another student. These had weight, like someone was dragging their feet. I turned off my flashlight and held my breath. The footsteps stopped. A door creaked open somewhere down the hallway. I swallowed hard. Maybe it was just my imagination. Maybe... Bang! A locker slammed shut, the sound echoing through the empty halls. My stomach clenched. Someone, or something, was here. I inched toward the exit, careful not to make a sound. I reached for the door handle, my fingers barely brushing the cold metal when... A whisper. Right behind me. "You shouldn't be here." I spun around, my flashlight flicking back on. No one. But the air was colder now, my breath visible in the eerie glow of my phone. I ran. Down the hall, past the darkened classrooms, past the principal's office, toward the gym. Anywhere but here. I reached the stairwell. Just as I turned the corner, I saw it. A figure stood at the top of the stairs. Not a person. Not entirely. Its body was impossibly thin, draped in tattered clothes that looked soaked, as if pulled from the bottom of a lake. Its head hung at an unnatural angle, too far to the side, like its neck had snapped. It didn't move. Neither did I. Then, it twitched. A jerky, unnatural motion, as if it was remembering how to move. Then it ran. Straight for me. I screamed and stumbled backward, my legs giving out beneath me. My phone flew from my hands, the screen cracking against the floor. Darkness swallowed me. I scrambled to my feet and sprinted, my heartbeat hammering in my ears. The halls stretched endlessly, the exit always just out of reach. Then, the whispers returned. "Turn around. Look at me. Stay." Number I wasn't stopping. I slammed into the front doors, praying they'd open. They did. I spilled out onto the pavement, gasping for air. The night was silent again, the world normal. I turned back. The school stood still and lifeless. But in one of the second-floor windows, I saw it. A face. Watching. Smiling. I never went back. But sometimes, at night, I still hear the whispers. And I know, whatever was in that school, knows my name.